Good afternoon, Cedarfield family. Thank you for tuning into this live chat here on November 23rd, Monday, as we begin to celebrate Thanksgiving week. Those of you that are listening here live, thank you for tuning in. And those that are listening tonight, thank you for taking time away from your busy schedule today and preparing for what will be your celebration throughout the week. Taking time. So just want to talk about three things today. One is our current situation here at Cedarfield, COVID-19 situation. Secondly, talk a little bit about a quick and easy way to find the dashboard and what makes up a dashboard at Cedarfield. And then the third thing, just a little bit about Thanksgiving week. So first, our current situation here in the state of Virginia. We are at a 7.4 7-day positivity rate. Henrico County is right about where we were this time last week, sitting at 5.4%. Richmond is, again, right where they were this time last week at 3.35%. And Chesterfield is up a little bit, sitting at 7.9% 7-day positivity rate. So that's our look at the dashboard across the region. Here at Cedarfield, as Matt Dameron, our Associate Executive Director, shared with you on Friday some positive news. That trend is continuing here today. In the health center, when you look at our dashboard up in the health center, we have 0 positive COVID-19 cases. We have 0 tests that are pending right now. And as of the second, we have 0 team members or residents that are showing any signs and symptoms. And so all good news up in our 3 neighborhoods in the health center. In assisted living, same news. Our dashboard is green at this point. We have 0 positive cases in assisted living. We have 1 test that we are anticipating to come back of a team member here by the end of the day. And other than that, we have 0 residents and team members with any signs and symptoms of COVID-19. So that's great news. Other piece of good news, in Sunshine Plaza, our memory support assisted living, as Matt shared with you some good news of Sunshine Plaza on Friday. That news continues. As of this live chat, we have only 2 people, 1 resident and 1 team member, that still have not cycled off of their 14-day isolation period. So that's good news. Matt shared with you on Friday that we were anticipating some people cycling off on Saturday and Sunday, and those folks did indeed cycle off of isolation because they didn't exhibit any other signs and symptoms. And so this outbreak that we had down in Sunshine Plaza seems to be coming to a conclusion with only 2 people left that are on isolation. And those folks will cycle off later this week. So more news about that towards the latter half of the week. And in independent living, we have 0 positive cases. We have 1 test that we are waiting at the lab, which should be back probably at some point tomorrow. So there's 1 pending test. We've contact traced because of this test, I believe about 8 people. It's a very low exposure. So in the spirit of transparency, wanted people to know that particular issue. Again, very low risk for this one particular case that we're following, and does not seem that we need to quarantine anyone that was on that contact trace list. So Cedar Field's dashboard is shaping up, which is good news. If anybody has any questions about our COVID protocols and or policies that might be unclear given communication over the last week and or on these live chats, feel free to text, and we'll address these questions here in the next couple of minutes as we are approaching a very important Thanksgiving week. And I know a lot of people are trying to keep themselves safe and keep those loved ones around them safe, and many people are using our protocols in order to do that, and or deciding whether or not to travel. So as much as we can answer any question, either here on this live chat and or feel free to call the administration suite, and we will answer any of your questions just as soon as we can. Many residents, second item I wanted to talk about was indeed a dashboard. Many residents and team members have been asking for a quick glance at our plan, and how could they look at a dashboard of some sort and get a quick glance of where we're at. And we think we have something that we're ready to publish. We have two other people that are reviewing this dashboard. It's a red, yellow, green light type of a dashboard where you can refer to the top 10 to 12 questions, most commonly asked questions of items within the COVID-19 Evolving Preparedness Plan, and have a reference guide. I'm going to make a commitment to update this specific glance every day and post it probably on a couple of different bulletin boards and or on Touchdown, so people can view it at any one point in time and get an accurate read, very quick read of where we're at with 12 of the most important questions. So stay tuned for that. Probably we might publish that towards the end of the week. And so that's some additional positive news. And then as we begin Thanksgiving week, here at 4 o'clock in the Fellowship Hall, Florence Brooks and the Pastoral Services team will be leading our Thanksgiving service. I just really hope we all keep in mind gratitude and grateful behavior that notices joy and celebration. Grateful behavior that doesn't really cave into the negativity that's happening and around the world and here locally, or maybe within a specific household that you might be visiting. Gratitude behavior that really embraces so many different opinions. Certainly there's no shortage of opinions going through this holiday season, and that we all really just have a grateful behavior and open up our hearts to the people who we'll be visiting with, people who we'll be Zooming with over the next week. I hope that we have gratitude that binds us all together. The team members that are watching this live chat and or are watching this video tonight, I know I speak for the entire leadership team when we say thank you. Thank you for working here at Cedar Field in our quest to serve people 65 years of age and better. We are humbled and honored to be working with you day in and day out in delivering services and amenities to the residents of Cedar Field. And to the residents that live here, I know without a shadow of a doubt, with the leadership team and other mid-managers, that we are just so incredibly grateful that you live here. We do not take that lightly. Without you living here, without residents living at Cedar Field, we do not have the opportunity to live out our vocation in life, in being in and around people 65 years of age and better. And so, particularly the residents that have recently moved in and have taken the risk during a global pandemic. And even the ones that have been here for 25, going on 25 years of lifting up the Cedarfield flag, telling the grateful things that have brought residents joy, and through all these preparedness plans over the last 9 months, sharing the news with people who live outside of Cedarfield about how safe you feel and how much you feel that Cedarfield is home to you and that you're protected. So we are truly grateful that you all live here. So I hope that as we begin this Thanksgiving week, that you're all making smart choices, both team members and residents, using the guidance that not only Cedarfield has been providing, but the CDC and the Virginia Department of Health, and that we're all just using that guidance to protect ourselves and to protect the ones that we love around us. Use the guidance to your best of your ability. It will be a difficult couple of weeks ahead, as we noticed during Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day. We saw surges and spikes in and around those holidays. This holiday will be no different. And so the best that we can all rally around the guidance, the better off Cedarfield will be, hopefully with a lot of the dashboard items that we just shared at the top of the hour. So, unless anyone has any texts that have come in, which I do not see any. If anybody has any questions about our preparedness plans or other guidance that you need throughout the week, certainly feel free to call down to the administration suite. For those of you that are leaving the community and or spending time with family and friends in these next 2 days, please be safe. We will continue to have a live chat on Wednesday at 3 o'clock, and we will continue to have the live chat on Friday at 3 o'clock as well. So be safe, travel well, and we'll talk with you soon. Thank you.